Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about debt. So I'm going to do my consumer debt. I'm assuming that's what it's called. Basically, it's my credit cards and my car payment. Not even going to touch into my student debt right now because that is 6 figures and that's a beast. And I'm trying to do the debt snowball, so that obviously would be the last one I pay for. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's super duper uncomfortable just to even think about debt. Like, it's a little depressing, but I know that the only way it's gonna get any better is if I tackle it head on, right? We just gotta get our feet on the ground and just run and just keep running till you can't stop running anymore, or until nothing's chasing you. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna start off with my smallest debt, and I think I want to color code them. I'll put my biggest debt in black because why not, right? So my first one is my Capital One, and I don't know if you guys saw, excuse me, any of my older videos, but the balance always fluctuates between 90, 60, 100 because my Amazon account was attached to this card. I was getting my, $12, $13 a month. And then also anytime I would buy something, it would go to my Capital One. I have recently decided I'm just gonna go ahead and pay that one-time fee a year of $120 and no more credit card on my Amazon account. I'm just gonna do my debit card, which also motivates me not to spend as much on Amazon. Anyways, so right now, well, at the time, it was $97.17, right? And so for here, I'm just gonna put my minimum, because I don't have I didn't purchase or invest in the right, stickers and categories for this. Really wasn't even thinking about it that much, but then I was just like, as I was paying for it, I was like, wow, this is probably like a necessity. So let me just go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna put min here for my minimum payment. My minimum payment on my Capital One is like $13, but I actually just paid this off in full. Yay! And the crowd goes wild. Okay. So that makes me super happy. It wasn't much, but it's one credit card and it's not linked to anything else. So that means that I'm just gonna let that sit for a while. So we'll move on to credit card number dos, which is my Amex. And this one also is a little beast. My balance, cough, cough, is $5,760.28. Now, if you've been watching my videos, this balance a couple months ago was $5,790. And you would think, Mo, are you paying towards your credit card? I am. Problem is, not only am I paying towards the card, I'm also using the card to pay other things, which in a sense is ineffective, right? So this have not been used in May at all, so I'm super proud about that. Also, last month I put like $300, $400 towards the Amex, but my interest is like another $100 a month. So it kind of, it doesn't defeat it, but it just fights me a little bit on my progress. It's a little sad, but I'm getting through it. And so my minimum payment with my Amex is $165. Actually, I'll say $166. I don't want to put any change. And that's around the area. Sometimes it fluctuates. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. And basically, I saw some articles online stating that, hey, if you pay your debt off weekly, your interest would decline. So I was paying $100 a week because I was trying to do $400 in a month. So on Mondays, I would pay $100 for my Amex. But then when I got hit with the interest charge, I'm like, oh, this is just not working, so I just do not care, and I'm just gonna give you all your money at once. But I have noticed, like, this right here, this $166 minimum is when I stopped doing the weekly, and at one point it was only $120. So I'm like, maybe they're lessening my minimum. I don't know. I have to do more research about it, but it just did not motivate me to continue to do $100 a week, because you have to do a lot of planning to make sure you have at least $100 a week to go to this. And this wasn't the only thing I was paying $100 a week towards, you know? So that was that. Anywho, moving on to more positive news, the ending. So right now, my interest charge doesn't come to the end of the month, so that's another beast in itself. But so as $5,760.28 minus $400. I put $400 towards it, so that's $5,360.28. Not too shabby, right? That's like $500 towards debt thus far in May. And I also told myself that I would put another 100 once I get all of my other stuff paid for first. And I know it was gonna have $100 left in my account, so to be determined, we shall see it. Okay. And then my last one, which is my greatest one, is my car. So, my beginning. How I do my car, or like how I say what I own my car, is based on what they say the payoff quote is. Is this right? I don't know. But it's a nice number. When I say nice, I mean high. So I'm assuming it's about accurate. So I just put my payoff quote as my my debt in full for the car. My payoff quote is $9,155.62. And actually, it'll be adjusting in like a few days, so I know it's gonna go down. But you know, I'm just gonna put here for time's sake. And then my minimum, like my car note, which is equivalent to my minimum, I guess, is $370.40. So on this, right, I do the same thing. Like I was telling you, I was doing my Amex. So what I did is I took my $370.40 divided by 4, right? That gives me $92.60. So every Monday, I would put $92.60 towards my car. It benefits me because I can see in my car payments with my lender that I have, which is TD Auto Finance. They allow me to, 1, make multiple payments a month, and 2, they allow you to see how much is going towards your interest and how much is going towards your premium. So when I was making the weekly payments, I saw maybe $5 to $3 was going towards my interest. When I was making a monthly payments, it was like $50, $60 was going towards my interest. So that means less money is going towards my premium, and I want more money going towards paying off the actual car. So, but this again is hard because you have to budget it out right, and you have to make sure you have that $92.60 in your account to pay every Monday. And I'm working on it, but I won't say can't, because anything's possible, but I'm struggling to do it every Monday or every week. So sometimes like I'll break this up, $92.60 divided by 2, into like $46.30, you know, and pay that instead of paying nothing, because I figure any payment is better than no payment, so then I will have less interest. Because I'm assuming, I'm not 100% correct, you know, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me, but I'm assuming the longer time you have between each payment, the interest builds, or that's what I've noticed. Because back in the past, when I was in college and I was paying for my car note, what I would do is I would pay 6 to 7 months at a time. And then once that 6 to 7 months was up, guys, I would pay again and I would see my interest. That first payment for the car, that first $370.40 went straight to interest. And I'm like, oh, I might as well just pay the weekly, you know, or bi-weekly, even though I had all the money at, you know, at the time. I thought, oh, pay it off, don't think about it. But interest accrues, and here we are in the world. So my ending right now, it's still $9,155.62. So I'm not even, well, I could just write that. And $9,155.62. But I'm hoping when it updates my payoff balance, it'll be like officially under 9,000. That's super exciting because not too long ago, like maybe a few months ago, well, we're in May, maybe February, it was 10,000. I've been like making sure I've been putting payments towards it. At first, I was trying to put a lot of payments towards my Amex and put a lot of payments towards my car, but then I discovered Dave Ramsey's debt snowball, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just give them their minimum with less interest. So I'm trying to do that weekly, or if anything, bi-weekly, and then give you your money plus way more. So that's why I did the 400. And my goal every month is at minimum to do 400. And when I eventually get this stimulus check, you guys, that $1,200 is going straight towards this Amex card because I am just over this card. The other thing is, some people might wonder, why is it so expensive? Well, a couple summers ago, I needed my wisdom teeth out and I did not have an emergency fund. I was not taught about an emergency fund. I was not taught much or of anything about budgeting. So I used my credit card, which most people do. Now I have that minimum emergency fund of $1,000. I'm building on it slowly, not gradually, because most of my money is going towards the debt, but one day at a time, right? So let's total all this debt out. Like I said, I wasn't prepared. I didn't buy the correct stickers. I just purchased some stickers and I felt like it was better than nothing. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm just like, okay, let's go. Let's get this ball running. I like to see numbers, so writing it down totally helps me. I'm ripping stickers, guys. I'm ripping stickers. Okay, yeah, so writing the numbers down totally helps me because then you can see, like, I'm like, okay, Mo, wow, you know, you started off like $6,500 with your Amex. I have that written nowhere because I wasn't doing my debt journey then. But now I'm like, okay, wow, you start off with $5,790, not this one before, now you're at $5,360. Little steps, but they work a lot. So I'm super excited for that. Just wanna make sure this is what we call straight. And I'm gonna say it's straight enough. So, my beginning, okay. My beginning balance was $97.17 plus the $5,760.28 plus the $9,155.62, which equivalates to, oh, I saw all those numbers and I got really scared. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see it again. Yeah. Okay, so it's $15,013.07. 15,013 and 7 cents. Boom, right? Excuse me. So then my minimum payments for everything is 13 plus 166 plus 370.40, which is 500. Geez, I didn't even see my minimum payments as that much, but again, it's good to look at. So $549.40. $549 and boom, 40 cents. So my ending balance. I think I kind of want to put a date on this. So as of, it's May 16th. Let's just put that there. Maybe I'll just keep this page going, you know, each month around the 16th. I don't know. So anyways, my ending balance is 0 for Capital One, woo woo, and $5,360.28 plus $9,155.62, which equivalates, ooh, 14,515.90. You guys, I'm super excited. Like, not only did I slice 15,000, but I sliced it in half. So I'm like halfway done with 14,000. Okay, let me just calm down, breathe. This is exciting. Okay. So yeah, my goal every month is to do my $400 at minimum. This, I suspect this is gonna decrease even more because that payoff quote is gonna get lower in a few days. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and put another $100. This will just be annihilated. I love that word. This will be annihilated from my thought process. Like, I'm just gonna let you chill, you know, Capital One. So I'm super excited, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you liked it. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for another video.